results in the last episode have left us with a monumental effort to get into the automatic promotion places. We need help from elsewhere. If there is football manager gods out there, please help. So at the end of the last episode, we were just the 2 points behind Leeds. They had a game during the week, which they did win against Millwall. So we know the gap that we do have to close is 5 points. 3 games left of the season, so it is a tough gap to close. We've got to have faith that we can do what we can, and then hopefully results will go our way and we'll be able to sneak into that automatic promotion place. Just looking at the points accumulated per season, it does seem very harsh that we aren't going to be promoted automatically, even if we do finish in that 3rd spot. A big gap between us and Leicester in 4th place, 14 points the gap. Even if they win all their games and lose all their games, they'll still be 5 points behind us. So a big gulf in between, the top 3 and the remaining playoff places does seem a bit harsh, but lems the brakes. That's what we have to contend with, and hopefully it's a bit of pressure that we can work through, get some good results, and we'll see what happens. Quite nervous if there is playoffs. And for today's episode, we do have the 3 big games, hopefully ones that we can get all wins in, starting off at Millwall, playing Watford, and then Sheffield Wednesday. Looking at the teams, you would expect us to be able to beat them. Pretty sure all these are all teams that we have beaten throughout the course of the season. A big win away at Millwall, 6-1 there. And then nice 2-0 home win to Watford. And Sheffield Wednesday there. We did draw away, so they're the only one of those teams we haven't beaten so far this season. I'm confident at the Stadium of Light we'll be able to turn Sheffield Wednesday over. Hopefully, we've done it at Millwall once already. Let's see if we can get another big win against them. With that in mind, the team that we are putting out, we've got Patterson in goal, Zacharias, Ballard, Triantis and Pembele. Have been toying with whether Triantis should be in or out of the team. And I'll tell you what, we are going to put Sealt in his place. Triantis making that mistake against West Brom in the last match obviously did cost us. He was in the team because he asked for more first team football, so we have given him that now. The promise has been fulfilled. Seals, I think him and Triantis, they do have a future at the club, but they both need game time. Dan Ballard, he's cemented himself as the first choice, and poor Luke O'Nien, despite the fact he has played really well, I do just want to think about the future a bit more, so that's why he's not being in the first team as much. We do have him on the bench though. He can come in to cover any of these sort of like positions in the back 6 if you would. He's a very good option for us to have on the bench. Neil and Ekwa, they're forming your defensive midfield. What we expect. Bart, Bellingham and Roberts, same again. No shocks there. Been fairly consistent performers throughout the season. Just need some more big performances from them. And up front, we have brought in Semedo instead of Bonny. Obviously, Bonny has scored a few goals since he has come, but I just think Semedo, he is our top scorer. He does have that confidence in him. We need him to keep up his run and hopefully bang a few more goals in today. Very nervous for these matches. Obviously, the games that we do need to get big points in. So hopefully, we'll see Sunderland in full flow, attacking with much intensity and getting all the goals. First highlight of the match, just over half an hour played in the game. Dan Ballard plays the free kick to Zacharias. We now play forward. Neil, that's a good ball through to Abdullah Bar. He puts it into the bottom corner across Sarkic. That's a great finish by Bar, showing what he is capable of. That does put us 1-0 up and helps with the little gap that we did need to close. Don't know why I skipped the replay there. I was just excited to have a look at that league table. Looking there, we do have a slightly better goal difference than Leeds, so that could play a big part in the final outcome of the table. We obviously going to want to build up ours as much as possible, but with results like this, if Leeds say got 1 draw and 1 loss in their last games, we won all of them with the goal difference that we did have. That is a shocking tackle. He's got to be a red card. That was absolutely disgusting. Potential GBH on that one. But yeah, as we were saying, just with the goal difference there, any drop points for Leeds will give us a bit of hope, and we are going to keep that hope alive. We are just going to make a couple of changes. Obviously, Millwall have gone down to 10 men. We do have tiring players, and we do have big games coming up. Patrick Roberts, he was on the receiving end of a horrible challenge, so I'm going to take him off just to give him a bit of protection. Other than that, apart from Bradley Dack for Bellingham, keeping the remainder of the team on. Just trying to manage some fitness there. We are getting a few players who are tiring a bit earlier on in the game. We do play quite a energy sapping system, so players will be getting tired earlier in matches. So at this point in time, it's very much about managing the fitness levels. If we see anyone in the red, they will be coming off. That's basically what we're looking for now. If we can get another goal here, just to give us a bit more comfort, then that's a great finish. It does give us that comfort levels. Bit of a gap in between us and Millwall now, so I can just keep an eye on these energy levels. In fact, maybe going to slightly alter our style of play just to make sure these players retain that fitness a little bit more. So we will pause the game. So these are the big ones that we're going to change. We're going to slow the pace down when the keeper has the ball. I also want us to regroup and then hold the shape. That'll keep us in a more solid shape and hopefully not allow Millwall through us. We are also going to change. We will still press, but not as much anymore. Defensive line's got to stop stepping up. And we'll also take away some of the tempo, still playing at quite a high tempo, and leave it at that for now. I think with those changes, hopefully the players will be able to last out the game a little bit more. We are still going to be keeping an eye out for anyone going in the red. So we've got Bar there now, and Ekwa as well. Tim and Nasri, they can come on. And by the looks of things, Pembele, he may be the next one who's going to be tired. So Luke O'Nien, he can come on in that right back spot. And we'll just see out the rest of the game with this team out. Rusin trying to get in the box, not able to. Tim out to O'Nien. O'Nien with his first goal of the season. That's a nice finish from the edge of the box. A good little daisy cutter by Luke O'Nien. Like we said, he is unfortunate to have lost his place in the team. Just with us develop the younger players a little bit more. But what a player he is for Sunderland, and what a legend he will go down as at the club. That could be a very important goal for us, depending on the results. And it's always great to see Luke O'Nien hit the back of the net. At this point, another stage, we do have another convincing win against Millwall under our belt, and looking to make it more convincing as well. Zagaritis, Rusin cutting inside. Not really sure why we've got a penalty for that. Didn't look like there was much of a penalty incident that took place there, but it does give Rusin a chance to increase his tally for the season. He doesn't manage to do that. The keeper does make a good save. Bradley Dacklow looking to whip the corner in. He does. And the keeper claims that one very easily. It's been a fantastic performance from us, Low. Norwich, they have won their game today, so they are mathematically out of reach of ourselves now. And like we were saying in the last episode, probably clear at the top of the league. But first of the three big games that we do have today, hopefully the first of the 3 wins that we're going to get today. Nice for us to get that confidence in there. And I'll see you either for the next game against Watford, or if there's any big updates from any Leeds games. See you soon. So we're very close to kick-off time for the Middlesbrough-Leeds game. We are obviously hoping Middlesbrough do us a big favour. Leeds as well have played in the FA Cup semi-final this weekend. They did get beaten, but they had to play 120 minutes of football. So hopefully the tired legs will allow Middlesbrough to do some damage to them. can never rely on Middlesbrough for anything. Back for the game against Watford, we have the same starting 11 that played against Millwall, only a couple of minor changes to the squad. We've got Triantis and Rusin have dropped out, and we brought Trey Hume and Adil Ashish back onto the subs bench. I think they can have a little bit more of an impact than Triantis and Rusin. That's the thinking in bringing them back on. They have just returned from fitness as well, so it is nice to be able to have them back as options. But yeah, same squad like we went out with for the previous game. Obviously, we got a fantastic result in that game, and hopefully we can carry it on again against Watford. We will be keeping an eye on the Leeds game. They are away QPR, but here we are looking to get our first attack of the game. Patrick Roberts just hits the post from inside the box. It was a good little build-up play from Sunderland. Nice passing in and around the edge of Watford's area. Unlucky not to get the goal to put us ahead, but good intent from us. Nice to see us starting like we want to, really want to win this game. Patrick Roberts now playing the ball down to Job. He's getting down the wing, looks to cut it inside. Hamir not able to get there. Ekwa with the shot, and it's a good save from the keeper. Probably would have expected him to score from that position. Roberts whipping the ball in, that goes to the back post, and that is claimed by Watford's keeper. Pembele with the throw. Roberts getting it into the box, heading it away, but Zacharias picks it up on the edge of the area. He delivers the ball in. Roberts trying to win it, not quite able to. Pembele trying to get it in again. He does, and that is Hamir. That's a great header. What he's been doing most of the season. I think most of his goals will have come from headers, but it's great to see like a young player came in because he did have good potential, and he has fulfilled this potential this season, being a great player for us. Obviously our top scorer, and fantastic to see him getting the goal to put us 1-0 up. That puts us 3 points behind Leeds again. They are still 0-0 in their game at QPR. Probably would be expecting Leeds to grab the win in that game, just looking at the league positions there. Neil with a corner for us. Watford not able to get it out, and Ballard with the follow-up, just putting it wide of the post. Roberts with another corner. He whips it in. Seals gets his head to the ball, but isn't able to get enough on it, and that goes wide of the far post. 1-0 to Sunderland at half-time. It's great to see that we're doing what we need to do. And yep, still 0-0 in the Leeds game. Pembele now with the throw. Hamir, edge of the box on the byline. That's played back, but Bellingham is there. He gets it into the back of the net. That's Job's 10th goal of the season. He, another player for us who has been absolutely fantastic. You can see the young players there combining. Hamir playing it into the box after getting it from Pembele. There's Job and Bar both there. The potential in this team, there's no doubt in it. I mean, whether or not it would be the worst thing if we didn't get promoted this season, because we do have a lot of young players, and obviously having a lot of game time will benefit them. But just having that experience in the Premier League, I think, is going to be vital for some of them as well. And getting to that stage now, we have got a 2-0 win, 2-0 lead, sorry. And some players do seem to be tiring. We do have one more big game coming up in the season, so we do need to get some changes made to the team. It's going to be pretty much changes which we would be used to. Tim on for Ekwa, Bennett coming on for Roberts, and we brought Ashish on for Bar on that left-hand side. Watford looking to get something into the box, but we looking to counter now. Ashish out to Hamir. He plays it into Juice and Bennett. Bennett gets past the Watford defence, and another great finish. Bennett as well, another player who is probably been unlucky not to start more this season. Obviously in behind Patrick Roberts in that position on the right-hand side, and behind Jack Clark on the left. But just showing his ability, he has been a very good player for us, and just again showing there he is capable of scoring some great goals if he has to. Ashish whipping the ball in, not quite able to get it to a Sunderland player, but he does get it back on the edge of the box. trying to play it out to Pembele. He's going to get it into the box. Bennett has a shot, and that just hits the crossbar. Dan Ballard picking up a yellow card there. We're not going to be stupid. He's not going to stay on the pitch. He's had a great game, but his time can be up in this match. Want to save him for the last match. And I think as well, and we'll bring on Bradley Dack for Bellingham. See, he has had a great game, but we do want to give Bradley Dack a little bit of game time. He hasn't had too much this season. We are in a comfortable position, and with Chris Rigg out for the rest of the season as well, Bradley Dack probably will be getting quite a bit of game time. So if we are in the playoffs, it will be good to get him up to some kind of fitness for them, because he could be a vital player for us. We are in stoppage time now. Watford, aiming with a corner in, are trying to ruin our clean sheet, which will have done. Very disappointing not to get the clean sheet there. Momentary lapse in concentration from us at this point in time. I think the players think the game's already won, and they're just not as committed to keeping that clean sheet. But oh my word, QPR were winning for a minute. I do think I saw Leeds got an equaliser, but this could make for a very interesting read of the league table. 3 points behind. Did finish 1-1. But like we've said, with our goal difference being a bit better than Leeds at the minute, all it takes is for us to win on that last day, for Leeds to lose on that last day, and we could be in that playoff spot. Who do Leeds have on the last day? They're playing Southampton. That is not an easy game for Leeds at all. There's a glimmer of hope. There is a glimmer of hope. We'll be back for those fixtures in a week's time. Could be a fantastic end to the season. And here we are for the final game of the season, at home to Sheffield Wednesday. The team is the same as what it was last game. Only changes to the squad. Bradley Dack did pick up an injury during the week. Chris Rigg returned from his injury, so that's a straight swap there. In other good news, Jack Clark has returned to full training, so if we are in the playoffs, we will see the return of Jack Clark, so that is a positive for us. But hopefully we won't need him. Just a little reminder before we kick off. Southampton playing Leeds today. If we get the win and Southampton do manage to beat Leeds, then we will go up automatically. It's a big ask. Leeds are playing at Elland Road, and their home form throughout the season has been really good. Hopefully Southampton are the team who can go and get a win there and keep a bit of confidence for them in the playoffs, and it'll allow us to take that last automatic promotion place. We're giving the boys our full support today. We've got the kit on. We are supporting Sunderland. Hopefully there'll be a lot of badge kissing going on today, and we'll end this episode with confirmation of Sunderland are in the Premier League. Hearts may be broken already. Leeds have taken a very early lead in their game against Southampton. We trying to respond in a similar manner. Roberts playing the ball into the box. Sale just heading it over. Pembele now. Through it to Roberts. Roberts tackled out to Pembele again. Ekwa now playing it back to Sealed. Ekwa again. He's trying to cut inside, looking for a shooting opportunity. Not quite the power that we needed on that. Sheffield Wednesday able to save it. Neil whipping a free kick in, and Pembele again just heading over the bar. It looks like there could be a goal coming for us, but we're just not quite able to have that final bit of composure that we need to get the ball into the back of the net. I think once we get that first goal, hopefully that'll ease some of the pressure. It's the offside flag, man. Joe almost in with that goal that we were talking about, but the offside flag was up. We are looking instantly though to get forward again. Dan Neil, Jensen Sale now on halfway, plays it to Pierre Ekwa, and now Pembele. Pembele has been very involved throughout this game so far, and he does have a shot that just goes past the far post. We've restricted Sheffield Wednesday so much in this game. All the chances have been chances for us, but it's just lacking that final product at the moment and getting it into the back of the net. At half time, it's still 0-0. Not happy with that. Obviously, great that we are getting all of the attacking play, but we do need the final product as well. Ekwa, I think this is, looking to get the ball into the box. He does sail now out wide, playing it into Bar. Bar, he hits it, he puts it into the top corner. That does put us 1-0 up, and that gives us a nice 1-0 advantage. Great play by Sunderland. Nice ball out to the out wide. Sale picks it up, and great composure by him to find Bar running into the area, and that's a great finish as well. Abdullah Bar recently just shown us what he is all about, and now we are just praying that Southampton can do us a favour. I would ask Ross Stewart if he could do us a favour, but he is at Burnley. Southampton did loan Ross Stewart out to Burnley in January, so he won't be there to help us. Hopefully one of the other players can come in and start battering Leeds. But all we need is for them to get a couple of quick goals. It's not too much to ask for, surely. Patrick Roberts now. He plays it to Pembele. He has a shot, and that just hits the bottom of the post. And we are going to make some changes now. We will watch this highlight before we make those changes. Dan Neil whipping the ball in. Sales wins his header again. He just puts it wide. We are going to get some changes in there. Dennis Erkin can come on. We'll bring on Trey Hume as well. Pembele is playing fantastically. But at this point in time, we do need to start preparing for the playoffs, so I want to keep players fit and get some matches into the ones who haven't played much as recently. So with that in mind, Hume, Sirkin and Jewson Bennett are all coming on to get a little bit of game time. Sheffield Wednesday attempting to play it out from the back. Bennett picks it up, plays it into him. Oh, he has a shot and just puts it wide. Very close attempt. Again, lovely to see us combining well. These young players throughout the season have done fantastically. For a team to be finishing the season on 99 points and not to get automatic promotion in the Championship, I think is unheard of. It's been a ridiculously close season for all of these teams. But I think we didn't get any late joy from Southampton. And we are in the playoffs. Obviously, the season expectation for us was to finish in the top half of the table. We have clearly done that. Like we were saying, very, 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 very unlucky for us to finish on 99 points for the season, to not get promoted. With that, we do need to go into the playoffs. We will be playing Southampton first, and then whoever wins out of Leicester and Blackburn. What a season though, what a season that we've had. 30 wins throughout the 46 game season, 9 draws, only 7 losses. It's going to hurt me that 2 of those losses are against West Brom. They've been a real bogey team for us this season. I think we've just got to blame Josh Madger. Josh Madger has turned into the enemy. He's single-handedly stopped us from getting an automatic promotion with his goals against us. Very disappointed in him. And there we have our confirmation. Playing Southampton in the first semi-final. That is coming on the 13th of May, so a week's time from today. And that will be followed by the second leg on the following Sunday, the 19th. Away first, home leg, second leg. Just got to keep on playing the way we have been in these last 3 games. We'll be fine, we'll get through. You see, again, Southampton this season, 1-1 draw at St Mary's, and then if we go to the home fixture, a 2-1 win. So we do have a good record against Southampton this season. Let's hope we can keep that up going into the playoffs. If you have enjoyed that, please like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you think the season's gone. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.